Nah, it was one day. I decided to do the product cocaine on the clock while working with Amazon. What was going on in my mind at that specific moment was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad place to be in the mind when so much hate is shown to somebody. You know, and have nobody to talk to about you know as far as helping you out, or what I'm saying, like family members who just care less, or you know what I'm saying. So basically, I told y'all the way out of that, you know what I'm saying, like you're dating a female and she don't want to be 100% honest with you. You got a child and the child don't want to do right by you. You know what I'm saying. You buying them stuff and they can just continue to ask for money, and you asking them where they at. They don't text you how you doing throughout the day. You know what I'm saying. That's a dangerous. It's like it's a mindset. Don't know. You know what I'm saying. I wouldn't advise nobody to be in. You know what I'm saying. So what I advise people to do who are going through something like that is just to, you know, tell the world about what you've been through. Don't have credit, because people have gone through their own um, depression as well, and done some crazy stuff. So I mean, the way to get up out of that type of mindset of being depressed and what I'm saying, doing some stupid shit, is just to get online and tell somebody what you've been through. Make your list. Don't try to stun on somebody, what I'm saying, in such a way, because it's just gonna lead you back into some stupid shit that you don't want to do as far as your motives. You know what I'm saying. When it come down, what I'm saying, somebody talking about you a snitch and all that type, man, you better go full throttle, and that mindset of and what as far as the testosterone, what I'm saying, the power and growth. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sitting around here, what I'm saying, not standing on something and not believing in something, you know what I'm saying? You gotta walk in authority and power and strength. You know what I'm saying? The world that I live in, I mean the country that I live in, you know what I'm saying? All I know is what I do know, you know what I'm saying? But the product usage in the Amazon van started at the Amazon warehouse where I am. It was probably because I work at the Amazon location right here next to where I am, and then the Amazon company that I was with said that the warehouse was about to close down, but I heard that the Amazon warehouse didn't even close down. You know what I'm saying? They just I don't even know what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? They just told us that, but it was another location out in Marietta that the company that I was with moved to. But when I started doing the product at this location, it was probably, I don't even know. I don't even know. All is said and done though, I didn't never cause no wreck though. I never did hit nobody mailbox. I never did hit nobody car. The whole time I was driving, you know what I'm saying, with Amazon. So I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed for that. Um. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I tapped somebody's car. That's what I'm about to explain though. But the dude, you know what I'm saying. I don't even know how long they was watching me. I'm about to explain that though. Now, what happened was I was on my way back. You know what I'm saying, from doing a route one day. I was so tired. Probably didn't even get no sleep the whole night. Probably got an hour of rest. Probably if that, I probably shut my eyes and then woke up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna open my eyes back up and went to work. That's about probably what I did. Now when I started getting, it was bad. I was looking at porno and like live sex tape with having that revenue that I would get paid from every week from Amazon, and I would be masturbating and just I wouldn't even go to sleep the previous night. I did that a few times, more than a few times. And you know what I'm saying, it was one morning, my mom, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And she came and noticed that I was just slumped, you know what I'm saying, like standing still for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? And I was just restless. She was like, Jeremy, you don't need to go to work like that. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was just standing still. My mama knew it was something wrong with me. So one morning, she said that, and I still left. And then the next time she caught me like that, she said, "Leave me your phone. I'm gonna call your manager to tell you just can't come in today. You sick." So that's when I just obeyed and I just stayed here. But anyway, I'm just saying, back to the day that this happened. I was on my way back from a route. You know what I'm saying? I had survived the whole, up until then without, you know what I'm saying, falling asleep at the wheel. Ever, you know what I'm saying? That was the first time I had ever fallen. This is the first time I had ever fallen asleep behind the wheel. I'm on my way back from Marietta in Georgia. When I tell y'all I fall asleep at the wheel, I was sleep at the wheel. I wake up, it's a red light. I'm doing about 60. When I tell you I don't even know what happened after that, I don't even know. Do you understand me? When I tell you God, who the highest power was with some angel was with me, because that's the truth of the matter. Do you understand me, people? I woke up, it was a red light. I don't even know what happened from there. I put that on everything I love. This ain't no fake testimony. That's the truth. Do you hear me? Next thing I know, I woke up. I'm at a stop sign, but I ain't even up to the stop sign. Like I'm some yards back from the stop sign. I wake up, I hit it. I'm talking about I get up out of there. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Somebody had to like use some Narcan on me. Like, cause I swear I was out. I don't even know how long I was out. So like what's going on right now, somebody most definitely had to use some Narcan on me. And somebody in Cobb County, they must have knew about me. And you know what I'm saying, they heard about my story and they just let me, you know what I'm saying, ride out and you know what I'm saying, tried to keep that on the and see where I was gonna go with the story. That's about the truth of the matter. Cause I swear to God, I was knocked out. I woke up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it ain't no way possible that I don't even know what happened. I'm just saying, like, if didn't nobody hit me with no Narcan, it was an angel with me. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, y'all. It was turning. Like when I woke up, it was still some sunlight. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all the way dark. Well, when I got out of there, I'm talking about it was still daytime. When I got to that stop sign, it was still daytime. I told you I was some yards back from the stop sign. I pulled up to the stop sign. I got out of there. I'm talking about it wasn't no cars around. It was a 4-way stop sign right there. It was probably like one car that passed me to my left. I made that left, it wasn't no cars around. I'm talking about when I tell y'all the sun immediately went dark, like went away, it went dark that quick. I got up out of there. I came up next to, I don't even know where I was going. I was trying to get away, so you know what I'm saying, because I ain't even know if the police was coming or not. I ain't know how long I had been sitting right there, nothing. So I got up out of there, and it was dark time that quick. I came back up onto some. I didn't even know where I was going. I was trying to type into the GPS. The GPS wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, working properly. So I was just trying to get up out of there and just. It was already dark, you know what I'm saying. At that point in time, it was pushing 10 p.m. And you know what I'm saying, I'm late already. You know what I'm saying. I supposed to have been back to the station. I get to a red light. And it's a whole bunch of cars where I was at, and cars are just, you know, in traffic right there at the light, and I'm just sitting right there at the light trying to stay awake because I'm still sleepy as hell. I tapped the back of this white Mercedes SUV, and I said, "Dang, sir, I'm sorry I hit your car." He got out the car.